and that you'd have Bruno, Martial and Rashford up front. If you said that to me 7 or 8 months ago, I said Manchester United would be in big trouble. Erik Ten Hag is doing an unbelievable job there because he's still got a team that looks on paper well below what it needs to be, but he's extracting everything from them. Casemiro in the midfield of Eriksen.
He's been a big signing, hasn't he?
Big signing.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a really good decision yesterday from Erik Ten Hag to put Fred in. That was the one thing yesterday morning when I woke up. Obviously, we were at the Etihad earlier on in the season, and that midfield of, I think was it McTominay at the time with Fred and with Eriksen and Fernandes. Putting another, if you like, solid blocking player in with Fred was a masterstroke. It meant that the game was more difficult for City, and Casemiro has been absolutely outstanding. Just authority, composure. Manchester United's midfield was the problem, actually, for many years. Actually, at the moment, that looks like it's the strongest part of the team, and it looks like they need additions at the back and obviously maybe up front. Obviously, Weghorst has come in. So, look...
There's a structure, isn't there, now, which we felt Ranić would bring in but didn't, and now Erik Ten Hag has also instilled discipline. And I love the story about after they lost at Brentford because they didn't run far enough, he made the players run the extra distance at training the following week, and he ran as well, and the players really respected that.
They did, and I thought it was a risk at the time when I heard that story. I thought that could go either way. You know what players are like and how the spirit at the club at that time. Look, I'll be really honest with you, Martin. I'm mesmerised by the job that Erik Ten Hag has done. If you just said to me 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago, this is where Manchester United, I said absolutely no chance. I said they'd be finished halfway down the table the way in which they were. Coming off the back of last season, the start of the season, I thought they were absolutely nowhere near. Thought they overpaid for Anthony, thought they overpaid for Casemiro, thought it looked like the usual Manchester United panic. So it's worth noting in moments like this that we shouldn't go too far, but I think the job that the manager has done, not just on the pitch with the players and how he's actually brought them together in that spirit, but the way he's dealt with big situations. You know, Harry Maguire had a big cloud over him for many months and maybe a year at Manchester United. Should he play? Should he not play? Cristiano Ronaldo situation, don't want to mention it, but it's been dealt with absolutely perfectly by the manager. Those that doubted the manager dealing with it properly, I think, probably looking now and thinking, actually, I think he's got that one right. And then in terms of how he's just, again, extracted the best out of the situation, the way in which he's dealt with the Jadon Sancho situation and with empathy, and obviously he's not been rushed back in. Anthony, £90-odd million, leaves him on the bench yesterday. No problem, he's with leaving a £90 million player on the bench. So all these things, playing Luke Shaw, centre-back in front of Lisandro Martinez yesterday in the derby. I mean, again, they're brave decisions. They're not just decisions that you think, you know, before the game, I thought that Lisandro Martinez would play. I thought Luke Shaw would be left back. But no, I think that he knows what he wants to do. He's willing to take risks. He's his own man. He's done a very good job in the first 5 months. It's an outstanding job. Now, obviously, there's many months. There's another year and a half to go. But City getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup. I know they've got difficult games against Notts Forest, and they'll have a final against one of the two teams that are left. But they've got a big chance here, Manchester United, to win a trophy this season in the Carabao Cup. They've got a big opportunity to get close to these two teams at the top. They have. You know, I'm not saying that I don't think they can win the title. It'd be unbelievable, unthinkable. But the fact that we're even thinking and talking around the fact that they could be level with Arsenal in a couple of weeks' time or whatever it may be is unheard of. And I have to say, the club still needs new owners. It still needs to sell. The Glazers need to sell quickly in the next month or two. That would, I think, give even more confidence to the club that they've got the right manager and they've hopefully got better owners who have got, to be fair, the money that need.